Here, everybody. Montana takes the road for the first time this season to play Idaho State in game number 2 of the Big Sky Conference schedule. We've got Coach Hauck with us, we've got Drew Deck, and we've got TJ Rausch as well. Coach, we'll start with your last thoughts after a big win for Montana over Idaho, and then looking ahead to going down to Pocatello to play Idaho State.
Great, thanks, Tabes. It was obviously good to get the win. It was a fun game to be a part of. It was a comfortable game. We had it in control really for most of the game from start to finish, so I enjoyed that. Thought our team did some good things, but we need to continue to improve, and we'll hopefully take a step that direction this week when we play Idaho State. So this is a big game for us, going down to Pocatello to play these guys. When you continue to win, the games get bigger every week, and that makes this one a big game. ISU's played really well all year long. They've won the last 2, but they've played well all year long, and I just consider them a real dangerous team. So we'll get to work on it today, and hopefully have a good week of preparation and go down there and try to win.
Questions?
Bobby, 4-0 start. Just how much have you been able to enjoy the first month of this season, and what have you enjoyed the most about coaching this specific group of guys?
Well, you know, every week's a one-game week. You really look at it in a whole or its entirety after we start. So I enjoy the preparation. I enjoy being around the guys, and certainly we enjoy winning.
And then for the players, start with Drew and then go to TJ. There's the end zone celebrations. It seems like on the sideline, everyone's hyped no matter who's scoring. So just how much has this team been having fun this year?
Let me handle this one first, and then you can say whatever you want. I'll handle the end zone celebrations. Those are all great until somebody gets a penalty, and then they won't be playing anymore.
But just 4-0 start to the season, just how much from the players' perspective how fun has this season been for you guys so far?
It's been great. It was a lot of fun in the off season. Just kind of rolled it right into the season, like Coach Hauck said. We really enjoy winning, so it's been good, and looking forward to building on that.
Yeah, I mean, I just have to agree with that. It's been a good experience so far. I love playing with this team. These guys are great. Everybody comes to work every day, and it's just a fun experience when everybody wants to work hard. And like Drew said, when it's fun. So.
I could go from TJ back to Drew, but you guys got the 4 home games. How do you had big crowds, so much energy in the stadium? How do you bring that sort of same energy on the road when you go into Big Sky play in these road games?
Yeah, I mean, obviously playing at home is a huge advantage for us, but we just got to bring our own energy and be our own hype this week. So.
Yeah, looking forward to getting on the road with the guys first time. Should be a lot of fun. Yeah, played there once before maybe. Looking forward to getting back there, Pocatello.
And Bobby, you mentioned how this was such a new team this year, going on the road for the first time this year. How much can a road trip just kind of reinforce the team unity you're looking for this group to continue building?
I don't know that it has anything to do with team unity. Is there something more you want out of that?
No, just
Drew, when you look at the offense and just some of the younger wide receivers getting in the mix, you know, Brooks obviously has had some big games, Jordan in the mix as well. Just what stands out about those guys, and you know, just from kind of the the veterans' perspective, what's it like seeing those guys see their work pay off now and start to get in the mix as well?
Yeah, it's really cool to see those guys work hard all year round, and then get their shot and go out there and make some plays. So it's been great. Keep rolling, keep building off that. So yeah.
When you look at just Eli, the first 4 games, what can you say about him and just maybe what he does for the rest of you guys, making your lives easier? Just watching him, is it you ever just sit back and just kind of in awe of what he can do?
Yeah, absolutely. He's a great player, special guy to be around. Great in the locker room. We all have a lot of respect for him. But yeah, like I said, it's been great so far. Offense been doing good. O-line, those guys been kicking butt up front. So yeah, Eli's been making plays.
TJ, kind of a similar question on the young guys for you. You know, obviously Kate Boyd's been making some big plays. The secondary seems to be gelling with some young guys. Just what's it like watching the defense as a whole gel, but you know, some young guys in the mix as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a huge deal when a young guy can step up and be a big part of this team. And we've got a lot of guys on this team that are doing that, and yeah, it's just awesome to see guys make plays.
Shifting gears to Idaho State, their offense is kind of high flying. As Drew mentioned, you guys saw them a couple of years ago. Just what stands out about them from what you know about them, and just kind of what they bring to the table and that challenge that might excite you?
Yeah, they're a good team. They like to get the ball thrown around, and yeah, it's going to be a challenge for us this week. So.
And then, Coach, obviously offensively, just what stands out about them? You know, you saw Jordan Cook a couple of years ago. What jumps off the page? Why have they had success, and what kind of stands out about their offense?
That's a pretty broad question for a Monday press conference. You know, they've played 3 quarterbacks. They've been banged up. All 3 have had some success. They've scored points in a variety of ways. They're kind of a team that wants to throw it first, run it second. It doesn't mean they can't choose to just pound us if they want to try. I'm not sure how they'll approach it, but they're a pretty high percentage throwing team. I think the wide receivers do a good job of going up and getting the ball. Protected well, they get rid of the ball on time, you know, all those different things.
Bobby, what do you think Bobby Kennedy has added to your staff, just with the veteran nature of his resume, and that, how was he brought just to the offense almost?
Well, I mean, BK's got a lot of experience. He's coached a lot of big-time football schools. He's one of the best wide receiver coaches in the country, so he brings an expertise, certainly. He's got great enthusiasm for the game. He's a fun guy to be around, both players and coaching colleagues, so he's just been a great fun guy to be around this fall.
Yeah, it was fun watching him coach at fall camp. So Drew, what sort of things have you learned from Coach Kennedy in your short time?
Pretty much everything Coach Hauck said, he hit it right on the head. But it's been great to have him, learn from him. Like you said, he's got a lot of experience, been around the game a lot, knows a lot of ball. So it's been great.
Bobby, what challenges come with playing at Holt Arena in that dome?
Yeah, well, you know, you play the games where they're scheduled, right? You go try to win them. And, you know, it's kind of different playing games indoors, just as a general rule. With us in the Missouri Valley, we have some indoor stadiums in the league, so it's not really new to people that are in this league, but around the country there are more many. So playing the game indoors, you know, I don't know, we'll go down the mini dome, try to get a win is basically how we'll approach it. I'm showing my age column, I guess. But, yeah, I think most of the time it's just, you know, it's just the lighting, and it's kind of an interesting place from a noise standpoint and all that. I don't know. We've had, you know, we talk about going on the road. We've got a pretty good record on the road too, not just at home.
TJ, what is it like? I mean, you're kind of going from a run-heavy team to a pass-heavy team. So I guess what's it like, kind of game planning for an offense that's kind of a lot different than Idaho?
Yeah, I mean, like Coach Hauck said, everything's a one game season for us at this point. So flush what happened last week and just move on to the next.
There's a lot of rotating that goes in on defense, so you're getting rest out there. Like, what does that do for you, you know, and the other kind of starters that, you know, get to go on the sidelines and get some rest during the game?
Yeah, I mean, we're a deep team. We got a lot of guys who can play, so it's a good feeling to be able to know that you can get some rest, especially without having a bye this year. So.
Coach, kind of, you know, broad, but so far, like, what do you think about how those kind of the depth and those backups that go in and how they're producing so far to start the year?
Yeah, well, you know, when you phrased your question to TJ, you phrased it as a rest type concept. For us, it's more of a development and long-term health context, at least in terms of the length of the season. So, developing guys in terms of their playing ability and the ability to stretch out health through the season Football's a tough game, you get banged up. So the more able the bodies are, and then the more able bodies you have are two good things.
Drew, it seems like, you know, the offense obviously is, you know, playing pretty well, but it seems like just getting more consistent. Like, what are you seeing on that side of the ball as far as, you know, just, I guess, you know, being more consistent the last few weeks?
You know, I think that's just kind of a product of us trusting our coaching, trusting the game plan, and just trusting each other out there. So it's been fun to kind of get into a rhythm, and yeah, we're gonna hoping to build off that.
As a receiver, what's it like kind of playing in a dome with the lighting and different kind of, you know, just it's a different look on the eyes, right?
Yeah, I think played there once before. Fun place to play. Try not to get too caught up in it. Just go down there, play ball, looking to get a win.
Probably not too much different than the indoor, you know.
I want to ask about the big catch on the sidelines. You kind of flew through the kicking net. I know you got out of it kind of clean, but what do you remember from that play, and have you watched it back?
Yeah, I think the net kind of saved me there a little bit, so thankful it was there. But yeah, a lot of fun on Saturday.
Coach, you mentioned Idaho State dangerous. What, when you look at them, what about them is dangerous?
I think score a lot of points. So maybe bring it up.
Coach, I wanted to ask about your kick teams. I mean, I think just punt coverage, kick coverage, stuff like that's going so far.
Really good. As good as anybody in the country, probably, I would guess.
Watching those units is really fun. One guy that's really stood out to me is Tanner Hauck. What do you think he's brought to this year, your kick coverage units?
Yeah, you know, it's kind of fun listening to other coaches from upstairs in my headphones when it's going on. And last weekend, you know, they were between series, they were raving about what a good player Huff is. He's playing at kind of an elite level right now. Happy for him, certainly. He's really a big contributor to what's going on. Had a great game last weekend.
TJ, watching a guy like Tanner just scream down on kicks, that's been a role that you've had in your career before too. How do you think he's doing, and what's it like just watching him?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's a great player. It's fun to watch him go down there and make plays for us, especially when the defense is about to go on. I mean, that's a huge swing of momentum. So when we got guys on the kicking team that can go make plays for us, it's huge for our defense.
Anyone else? Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.